Hi everyone, and welcome back to the TackleShare YouTube channel. I'm Alicia here at the TackleShare program, and it's Happy New Year's to you guys. Welcome back. Today's January 5th, and it's the day a lot of people have been waiting for. It is the day that we announce our winners from our 12 days of TackleShare giveaways. I had a fantastic holiday, but I was really excited to get back to draw some names and give away some fantastic prizes to some of our followers who've been fishing along with TackleShare. So, if you've been watching any of our videos, you'll know that we had about $1,600 worth of fishing gear, like rods, reels, hats, lures, nets, all sorts of great gear to get you started. And that's all thanks to our sponsors, Rapala, Lucky Strike, and Shimano. If we didn't have sponsors that were so kind in giving, when we basically send an email or call them up and say, hey, we really want to get this gear in the hands of anglers, do you have some prizes for a giveaway? They say absolutely no problem. Or they also supply all of our 140 loaner sites across the province of Ontario, where we equip new anglers with fishing gear completely free. This time of year, most of those loaner sites are closed down, but they open up usually around the May long weekend. So if you want to learn more about borrowing fishing gear for free, go to our website at TackleShare.com to check out our loaner sites where you can borrow fishing gear for free. It's at conservation areas, public libraries, Ontario parks, and a bunch of other specific locations to certain areas. So if you want to check it out, there's a loaner site map so you can find the nearest loaner site near you. But that's plans for the summer. We wouldn't be able to offer the TackleShare program where we lend out fishing gear if it wasn't for our sponsors supporting us in that aspect, as well as some of these fantastic giveaways. So that was a huge shout out to Rapala, Lucky Strike, and Shimano for continually giving us that support we need to get new and novice anglers involved in fishing. All right, so without further ado, if you've watched any of our 12 days of TackleShare giveaways, you'll know the requirements we had to participate in each day. You had to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and put a comment down specific to each video. Now, all of those comments had to be in before the end of the night on December 31st. And I used a comment picker from TubeBuddy to select our winners. All right, so here, without further ado, I'm going to announce our winners. All right, so for day one, we had a $100 valued rod and reel combo from Shimano, and that was going to go to Dan Hall, who answered the question. I said, what type of fish do you want to catch next year? And he said he'd love to catch some perch. And I couldn't agree more. I'm really excited to do some perch fishing here once some of the ice forms up on my favorite perch fishing location. But we do have ice up here where I live, so I'm going to be out fishing next week to give you some new videos. Day two is a Lucky Strike package valued at about $110. It included some lures, some hats, as well as some of those really great pool floats. And that prize is going away to Sean McDonald, who, when I asked what his favorite fishing knot, he replied that his blood knots and palmer knots for them. And that's what he chose to do. So that comment got him that prize package from Lucky Strike. Day three, and I apologize if I'm looking down a lot, I quite literally have notes in my hands. I can't remember all this off by heart. Day three is a Rapala prize package valued at $140, and that prize is going to John Cravel. And he put a comment when I asked, name one thing in your tackle box that is your go-to presentation. And his comment was a spinnerbait is his starting lure, which is definitely a good starting presentation to go, because you get to cast it out and get to see what's in the audience. It's a fast presentation, you can do that. So that was a great starting lure to use when out angling. Day four is another one of those fantastic Shimano rod and reel combos valued at $100, and that is going to Diana Lessard. And I asked in that video, who is your favorite fishing buddy? And she said she loves fishing with her son. So Diana, I couldn't agree anymore. Day five is a Lucky Strike package valued at $140. It had some hats, lures, floats, and a net in it. And that was the video I had asked to guess the size of the hook. You did not need to be right. We just wanted someone to guess. And the winner drawn for that day was Evan Shee, and he had guessed a 1/0 hook. And that is what, so Evan's gonna win that prize package. The answer, I'm sure some of you are very curious, the answer was actually a size 2 hook. Now it was very hard to guess. I put, I think it was a toonie up in the video to help give some reference, but you know what, a size 1/0 hook was not far off. So congratulations, Evan. Day 6 is a Rapala package valued at $125. That included a rod, those line clippers, the gripper and scale, some lures, and the keychain. And that is going to go away to Tents and Timber, who commented on my request was, what is your favorite game fish to eat and how do you cook it? And Tents and Timber said is the best tasting fish is right on the shore over an open fire after a long day of fishing with a few spices. And that is a really great way to eat fish right fresh as you can, especially when you're out and about on a fishing trip. Day 7 is a Shimano rod and reel combo valued at $100, and that one is going to Barry Verch. When I asked, when do you have the most time for fishing? Barry said, pretty much all summer, but I do like to get out a few times during the winter. And that's great. I really hope that you get out a little bit more this winter because we're going to be fishing, and I hope that you can fish along with us. Day 8 was a package valued at $175 from Lucky Strike. That included a hat, a lure box, an individual lure package, a pool float, that telescopic net that's really handy to have when you're moving around and you don't have a lot of room, as well as a hand towel. And that package is going to Lynn O, who answered my comment request of what lure box interests you the most. So of the Lucky Strike lure boxes that they have pre-assembled, which one interested her the most? And she said the bass box is the one my son loves best. So with a comment like that, I'm going to assume that she's going to be sharing her lure box that she's getting in this package from Day 8. The Day 9 giveaway is a Rapala prize package valued at $160. That included a hat, one of those UV protection shirts, the rod rack clippers, a keychain, and a lure. And that is the day that I was in the Heritage Center and I had the aquarium behind me, and I asked to guess not only how many fish were in the aquarium, but if you could name some of them. And this prize is given away to Ken Buchanan, who guessed 12 fish, which is very close. And he mentioned he could see bluegill, bass, perch is what he sees. So I actually had to go around and count, and with all the fish moving so regularly, it took a while. But just for anyone's interest, there was about 15 fish in that tank. And yes, there was bluegill. Yes, there is perch. There's also a bunch of rock bass and crappie, as well as one that was really hard to see because he likes to hide, is we have a brown bullhead catfish in there that really likes to hide. So you have to, on some occasions, you can't quite find him even though we know where to look. But anyway, so there's about 15 fish in that tank. So that was a really great guess with 12. It was hard. That was a hard question, I think, but you nailed it. So Day 10 is a Shimano rod and reel valued at $100. And that package is going to Sue-Ann Bastone, who said she would like to replace bass when I asked her which fish on the Ontario Record Fish Wall she would like to replace. And I'm sure she is not the only person in Ontario that would like to beat one of those bass records. They are pretty remarkable fish, and they're right there in the door when you walk in. So I can't judge anybody for wanting to replace those. They're a fish to beat by a far. Day 11 was a Lucky Strike package valued at $170 that included a hat, a lure box, a lure package, a pool float, a net, and one of those hand towels. And that package is being given away to Beaver Baron. And when I asked what type of videos you want to see on our channel, he answered, I like 1 day a week set aside for 5 things. I need to know about where to fish in all different temperatures and weather and year and what to use. And that is a fantastic suggestion. That seems, I might have to really sharpen my pencil to get that one done. But I also want to say thank you for everyone else who answered specifically for this day, because that's really going to help us tailor our YouTube channel to make sure that we're giving our followers exactly what they want. So thank you so much for all your contributions. I'm trying to rush through this apparently. Thank you so much for all your contributions and your suggestions. It's really going to help us create more content that you guys want. I don't want to be creating videos that you guys don't want to learn more about. We want to do exactly what you want to know so you can get more fish in the boat, you can get out there a little bit more and learn more about fishing. Day 12 is our last day of the TackleShare giveaways. And it is a package, is a Rapala package valued at $150 that included a hat, one of those UV protection shirts, the rod rack, those line clippers, a keychain, and a lure. And that package is going away to Isabella Moyer, who, when I asked what her favorite holiday tradition, she said opening Christmas crackers after dinner. So congratulations, Isabella, Buford Barron, Sue Ann Bastone, Ken Buchanan, Lynn O, Barry Virch, Tenson Timber, Evan Shee, Diana Lessard, John Crivel, Sean McDonald, and Dan Hall. If I listed any of your names, please contact me at info@TackleShare.com to claim your prize. As listed in the official rules, you have 3 days to contact me. So by the end of business day on January the 8th, please make sure you contact me to claim your prize. And if all the prizes are not, or if I'm not contacted by that time, we're going to move on to our next name that's drawn. So make sure you contact us. I'm going to also I'm going to reply to each of those comments to so everyone knows who the winners are. I can't wait to get all this fishing gear out in the mail and in the hands of these anglers. Thank you so much for watching. Now, if you're just watching this video and you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you do. We have a lot of videos coming in 2022. I just stocked up on a bunch of ice fishing gear just before the Christmas holidays, so I can't wait to get on the ice later this week, I think, because we have enough ice up here where I live that I can safely walk out. But I'm going to talk a little bit about ice safety and getting out there and learning where to go. All right, so thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like this video. I guess you could like this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you know when we've posted more videos. All right, happy fishing, guys, and see you next time.